I don't know how to make this short, but I'm going to try. So I'm going to tell you what I feel about the cross itself. This is one of my cards today, and it's for some reason I'm thinking about the cross more than this, so I'm going to just talk about that, and maybe that will get it out of my system. So the cross is something that I take high value in its simplicity. I don't put a lot of energy into the cross because the cross, just like any other symbol, is exactly that. And idolatry and symbolism is whatever you're putting your focus in, is idolatry. So I don't make idols out of a lot of things. It is a simple memory of what Jesus did for me and you and everybody else. I like that when we see a cross, we see a place of salvation, of hope, and of forgiveness, of mercy. We need these reminders, and we need these signs, which all throughout the Bible, there are signs everywhere. You just have to open yourself and look for them. Stop looking down. Stop blaming everybody else. Just stop all that and do what Jesus said. It is a sign of hope. But that's where it ends. I don't wear the cross on my hand. I don't wear it on my neck as a necklace. I don't wear it on my earrings. I don't tattoo it anywhere because I don't want to end up becoming a hypocrite, first of all. And just showing everybody, yeah, I got the cross. Okay, so the thing is, that is the truth. I don't want to become a hypocrite. People, you backslide. I backslid. I was a Christian quite a few years back, and I backslid really hard, and it was hard to get back. But I was still saved, and I was still a Christian. To backslide and to go backwards into sin does not make you not a Christian. It means you screwed up. That's what it means. And my salvation is knowing that I am still a Christian. I am still saved. I am still okay. What do I have to do? I have to repent. I have to change my ways, and I have to re-establish the relationship that I have with Jesus Christ. Only this time I am much wiser. This time I understand more things. This time I didn't come back empty. And it's really hard to come back from sliding backs. It really is. So, and I did it all without bearing a physical symbol of the cross. I bear it right here in my heart, in my mind, in my soul. And that's where it goes. How you treat others bears the cross. How you act, your character, bears the cross. Submitting to Jesus bears the cross. Praying and meditating with Jesus bears the cross. And trying your bestest not to be a hypocrite in what you say. As in, you can speak. And there's so many people out there I know who are so intelligent, extremely wise. They could save your life if you just listen to their words. But they don't live it. And they are liars and they are hypocrites. So, in the same form, if you actually do lift your life up by their words, that's awesome. But then what are they going to do? You're going to sit there and watch them dwindle away in their sin. Or, because people are more sight, people learn by what they see more than they hear. They're influencing more people by their lack of action or by their sinful actions than they are by the words that they speak. So you can know a lot and still do a lot of harm. And that is, to me, not okay. And that is a hypocrite, which is also in the Bible. So Jesus is very, very well aware that even though I have many followers, I also know that they are hypocrites and they will pay the price. Everybody will pay for their bull crap. Even with preachers, which we all, and I feel bad for a lot of the preachers' kids, because a lot of them tend to sin really hard. I believe it's the pressure of being perfect. When you are the descendant of a preacher or a Christ-like person, the pressure for you to follow in their footsteps is so tremendous that, they end up sinning so much just to get out from under that pressure. And they end up becoming resentful. And one of the things that they forget is Jesus forgives. There is that pressure. You're under that pressure. Jesus was under that pressure. But only Jesus. But they had a relationship. They knew everything was okay. And Jesus will, all you got to do is repent of it. And all you got to do is try to redeem yourself through Jesus Christ. Because you're just as forgiven as the rest of us sinners. Those who are under that excessive pressure of celebrity. And that's what a preacher is. Preacher is God's celebrity. And to be a celebrity is pressure for their children, unless you hide them from the public. Because we public, we be judging everybody. You're going to, that's just how it is. So even celebrities who are not Christians, that's their life too. We are watching their children grow up on the media. And we are judging how they look, what they see, how their parents are, who's this and who's that, what show they're going to be on. So, bear the cross in your actions. Know that Jesus is in your heart. That is where your focus is. That is what Jesus said to do, is to follow me. Follow Jesus, not the cross. He died on the cross so that we can live without it. So we can live without the curse.